Let's talk crochet. Hey folks, it's Mary, aka MercyTriumphs, and this is Slow Crochet. This is episode 085, and as usual, I'm sharing with you all the things that I've been crocheting this week. So first of all, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who was super encouraging about my ugly, air quotes, Christmas sweater. Y'all were so sweet and fun, and yeah, y'all agreed with my husband that that is not looking very ugly. It's actually looking pretty cool, so thank you for that. Big thing off the bat, I did not even touch that sweater this week. I was anticipating to have plenty of time to work on crochet projects this week, and I found myself with that bit of time, it almost felt like I was getting off a carousel. Y'all with children know that sometimes, or even just life in general, sometimes when you get a break, you think, oh, I'll just have all this energy and I'll just go with all of my favorite things. But instead, it's almost like when you have that break, you realize how much energy your normal life has been taking. So with my kids out of the house, we just pretty much lazed around, and y'all, it was wonderful. So not a lot done this week, but let me show you what I did get done. Now, I am actually going to jump you back in time because one of my children made a special request while I was gone. So let me take you there and share about that, because that child has already commandeered said make, and I don't even know where it is. Hello, people of the future. This is Mary of the past. I just wanted to show you something that I finished making just now. It is a Pokeball. Okay, so if you are familiar with the Pokemon video games or the cartoon series, or even with the trading cards, you will recognize this. So I have made a Pokeball in the past for one of my children, and another child requested this special Great Ball. Yes, Great Ball. There is a tutorial for it, a free pattern. I'll have that linked below. I just used a little vintage button on here, just made a small loop of yarn to keep it attached. The child did request that it would open up. I had to sew on the little stripes. You can see some of the stitches. But yeah, small little thing. One small note, I did use a smaller size hook for the white part than for the blue part. And that's not something that's included in the pattern, but it really did make a difference. I actually had to make the white part a second time because it wasn't matching up. But other than that, I was really glad for the happy little free pattern. And yeah, I think my child is going to be really excited. Now to anticipate collision with that button with various soft body parts. That should be fun. All right, I will take you back to the present back. So yes, we are a Pokemon family. We are a nerdy family. We have many conversations about favorite Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. So you might see a little bit more of that peppered in here in the next little bit. Okay, so that was one thing that I did get done. I'll show you the other things that I did get done, and those are just some very basic hats. Now, I made these for a reason, and you'll hear about more of that in the future, but I did my basic corner-to-corner hat in 3 different yarns this week. I just wanted to bust these out super speedy quick. This one is Big Twist 100% anti-pilling acrylic living, and this one is the colorway Spirit. Y'all, I just love this colorway. My cousin and I were talking about how pink is actually an autumn color, because so many times you'll see like these red leaves that have fallen that have this really deep, rich, like magenta undertone to them. And so even though this colorway has more of the purple in it, it really does feel autumnal to me. So absolutely love that. I love how the colors played out there. Really gorgeous yarn. I'm really digging these kind of rust reds and those various colors of orange in there. So love that one. Another color that I really love, and this is from Lion Brand Anti-Pilling Basic Stitch. This is the colorway Frost. And yeah, look at those two together. This is just such a perfect mint green. Now, it's so funny for me to say the word mint green because I have mint growing in my garden, and it doesn't look like this at all. But this is that kind of like maybe sea glass, kind of aqua mint. You know, actually, I'm looking beyond you guys up at... Here, actually, hold on one moment. I was looking at the spine of A Wind in the Door. A Wind in the Door by Madeline Langle, and just loving that same color. And look at how these kind of autumnal colors are in the cover of this book. And then you have it in this one and this one. I didn't even intend to do that, but yeah, those hats really would make a great companion to that book. I did make a third hat. This one is just using Hobby Lobby's anti-pilling acrylic. You're sensing a theme here. You might deduce what might be coming in the future, but this is the color Hot Pink. So yes, so 3 of those corner to corner hats tutorial linked below. I did use a size I, a 5.5 millimeter hook on those, and I did get those done. So those were 3 things that I did this week that I hadn't started in the past. Not really works in progress, just kind of spontaneously out there. So what are the continuing projects that I got done? Number 1, I did get my Meet with the Dean scarf done, my black kind of tweed. Super cute there, a little bit extra length there. This one is impeccable in the color Charcoal Tweed. And yeah, love how that turned out. You can see the kind of tweedy bits more in this light. There's a bunch of different colors in there. I'm not sure how they're going to pick up on camera, but there are pinks and oranges and blues and some greens in there and a little bit of like a pale purple. Really fun pattern. Actually, I love how the simple pattern worked up with that tweedy goodness. Actually, you know, come to think of it, it kind of goes nicely with my shirt today. Yay, Buc-ee's. So that's going to go straight to donation. In fact, I think I'll just trim up the ball band that has the care instructions on it and just kind of pin it to this, so whenever someone picks it out, they can have those care instructions available to them. The other work in progress that is still in progress, but I've made so much progress, and I do intend on getting it done. And y'all, you know how it is when you're like anticipating yarn chicken and you're just like, when am I gonna have to bite the bullet and like stop these rows, or when am I gonna have to modify? So this is my Alectrona shawl, and I am in the home stretch here. I'm on a row of bobble stitches that are interspersed with double crochets and some chain spaces. Y'all, this thing is really big. I am on my 3rd hank already of my Barocco Vintage DK, and this has 290 yards per skein. So this is my 3rd skein of it. Super, super beautiful pattern. Love how it's coming along. Trying to get some light to shine through so y'all can see. Yes, so this is how much I have left. And why do I feel like I'm playing yarn chicken? Well, you can kind of look and see where I added my 2nd skein and my 3rd skein. Center to here, this was all 1 skein. That's about 18 inches to maybe 2 feet of length. The 2nd skein only took me about 6 inches. And this is the thing with shawls. This is what we know in general is the longer it gets, the wider it gets, the more yarn it takes to go around. So I'm wondering if I'm actually going to have enough yarn to finish the next few rows. So there's a total of, I think, 49 rows. I'm on row 42, and this is like kind of a yarn eater row with all those bobble stitches. Not really that big of a deal. I mean, I think it's going to be beautiful, but I know that the row after that goes back here and does a solid double crochet row. So where I'm on right here is kind of repeating here. And so then the question is, how much of this laciness am I going to be able to accomplish at the end of the shawl? And I'm already starting to think like, oh, I just don't know. It's gonna happen this week. That is number 1 priority, finish this shawl, because there's so many more things that I want to start, y'all. There are some amigurumis I actually want to do. Yes, I know I said I'm taking a break from amigurumi, but of course Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After with her hashtag like worldwide yarn tour. I don't remember what it is. Here it is right here. I've been doing some amigurumi to kind of go along with that. There's another few things that I want to do. There's some Pokemon that I want to do. There's some ideas to use yarn scraps that I want to do. So let's get this big thing done. I want to go back to work on my Christmas sweater. I want to work on another sweater that I have. And hey, y'all, there's still a scrap blanket that I haven't touched in a couple of months. I mean, there's still these ongoing little bits and pieces that I want to work on. But hey, oh, while I'm thinking about it. So maybe y'all caught my video about House of Yarn with Miss Janna Kay over from Faith Flourish Fiber, Faith Fiber Flourish. it's gonna be right here, y'all. We are a one take kind of setup here. We did a pattern from the Whimsical Stitches book, and we were looking for things that we could double up with, where I would do one part and she would do the other. And so I decided to do a donut, and she would do the coffee cup. She went ahead and did hers first, and she used I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby. So I went into my stash, a few colors that I have of I Love This Cotton, and I had a yellow and I had a white. And I thought, you know what? I don't really go for like super sickly sweet stuff. I love a lemon poppy seed kind of moment. So I decided to do a lemon donut with poppy seeds on top. So that was my inspiration for like a little glaze with poppy seed. That just made my heart happy. And I'm like, this is something that I would actually pick up if I were getting a pastry at a donut shop. So I wanted to show that now. Whoever ends up picking the coffee and the donut in the US, I think we will send in a photo to Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, and the two of us will have our picture in there together. But yeah, I just did want to acknowledge, I didn't even talk about it at that last video, but I do indeed have the donut done. And actually, when I finish filming this, I'm going to go donate this donut to my children. Some of their stuffed animals will be very happy to either have it as a little float or have it as a little snack. So that's all that I've been working on this week. That's what has been bringing me joy and excitement and keeping me motivated. So thanks for listening and hanging out with me as I ramble on about the things that are bringing me all this much joy. Let me know in the comments below, do you have a favorite of these three colored hats? Which one are you most drawn to? I'm just curious. Do you like the variegated colors? Do you like the mint? Do you like the hot pink? It's something I don't tend to wear, but I thought, hey, I'm gonna probably donate some of this anyway. Someone will love a hot pink hat. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you are participating in Cassandra's Crochet Along, the Worldwide Crochet Along. Yeah, and let me know how your week is going. I hope it's going really well for you. I hope that this video has brightened your day. I know that y'all always brighten mine. It is such an honor to be part of your life, and you really do bring me so much joy. It is such a precious thing, and I don't take it for granted that y'all would choose to connect with me through this little medium. And if I'm not your cup of tea, thank you so much for listening this long. I do appreciate you, and I do hope I'll see you again soon. Bye. This is a one-take show, in case you haven't noticed before. I mean, love editing, but yeah, we're in the one-take realm. Okay, so,